Hello, this is Bob Mulligan. I'm currently a student in Network Operating Systems Intro with Scott Neal as the instructor, and I am in section 001. Today I will be covering Windows 8 features and apps. The Windows 8 feature I will be covering is the Windows Start screen. The Windows 8 Start screen is a feature that has tiles which replace the old Start menu from the Windows 7 desktop. Most people are not comfortable with the look or the feel or the lack of intuitive usefulness of the Start screen in Windows 8 and wish to return to the desktop of Windows 7. When you go back to the Windows 7 looking desktop in Windows 8, you will see that there is no Start button, which is a feature which most Windows aficionados have been comfortable with and will sorely miss. So in order to replace the Start button, you can download freeware called Windows 8 Start Button. You can go to the internet, download the Start Button software, start the Setup.exe, and you will come to the Express Installer button menu, where you will accept the options for the Windows installer. When doing this, you will come to the progress bar, and after the application is installed, it will display a website which no one has any idea where it came from. The website also includes its own toolbar, which will now be a part of whichever browser you used to download the application. But you will be the new possessor of a Start button on your Windows desktop. Using the desktop mode, it is much easier to install and access your software if you are a frequent Windows user. You can return to the default view, which is the Start screen, which is called in Windows 8 the Metro view, at any time if you want to learn your way around the new Start screen. Most people are more comfortable with the desktop and find navigation from there to be much easier and stress-free. From here we will move on to the applications which I will discuss and are included in the new Windows 8 Start screen. One of the applications I have chosen for the Windows 8 presentation is Skype. Skype is one of the most popular video call and instant messaging services. Skype does not require a lot of equipment, and the software is user-friendly. It enables you to make video calls within minutes of downloading it. If the person you want to talk to also has Skype, it's a free service. Skype is different from other VoIP, voice over IP providers, because it is a peer-to-peer service. This means that the program distributes the running workload across Skype users' computers via background processing instead of running off of a traditional server. Skype is free or inexpensive should one choose a premium account, and is an easy way to connect in real time, and is one of the reasons I like it. Many users choose Skype due to its simple interface and global accessibility. One can carry on a conversation with a friend down the street or in studio in India, all face-to-face. Skype is now one of the main tools in maintaining long-distance relationships. In order to use Skype, you of course must create a user account. Once you agree to the terms for using Skype, it will bring you to a splash screen where you will have the ability to create the account. Once your account is created, then you can commence to using the software. The second application I chose from Windows 8 is the Nook. Nook is the highest rated reading and digital bookstore app for Windows, and from it you can choose over 3 million Nook books, including 1 million free titles, as well as magazines, newspapers, and comics on any Windows 8 device. I have a regular Nook from Barnes & Noble and use it quite frequently for textbooks, for certification studies, and as well as casual reading. Their libraries are vast, and there are several options from which you can choose. And once you do choose any of your options, the library remembers what you like to read and offers suggestions for materials that you can either purchase or download from free. You can also download from the local library. Additionally, I found that when I tried to download Camtasia 8 to my Windows 8 64-bit operating system on my laptop, that Camtasia 8 would not run on my laptop as it is currently set up. So what I had to do was download Camtasia 8 to my laptop, then download my Camtasia project to my thumb drive, and run the Camtasia 8 from the Windows 7 operating system, which apparently is more user-friendly. In summary, you have been given a brief introduction to Windows 8 features and applications, specifically the Windows 8 Start screen and Skype and Nook, which are two of the more popular applications. Along with the introduction, I provided some how-tos and specifically how not tos, which come with the territory. Biggest how not to and what not to do is to download a freeware which you are not familiar with and put it on your computer, which is what I did with the Windows 8 Start button. I did not know anything about the accompanying software, and my recommendation is to uninstall the software as quickly as possible and never use any of that software again. The newest wrinkle in the Start screen are the Start tiles, which is also one of the most unpopular features from everyone who has attempted to use them. They're much more comfortable with the Windows desktop. I also covered Skype, which is a very popular communicative device and helps you to communicate worldwide with many friends and associates. Then there comes Nook, which is a very popular bookstore and application device, which you can use at your leisure and is relatively inexpensive for downloads, particularly of books and textbooks. I hope you learned something from this. I did, And that is never download anything unless you know exactly what you're doing. Thank you.